Jeffurier.
Vindictus Defying Fate Deathlock.
Why am I keep thinking Kumbaya, Kumbaya? Vindictus Defying Fate Deathlock. I've been really chasing on this game, following this game for quite some times now, and it's the end of November, so I thought might as well just like talk a little bit about the Deathlock thing that I actually had. The thing about this Deathlock thing, right? They had an AMA recap, which is an AMA happening early in this November, and yeah, during the Ask Me Anything, that's what the AMA is. They actually had like a lot of things, and people asked a lot of stuff, and they actually addressed a lot of stuff over there, which mostly regarding to development progress and direction and stuff like that. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that I'm really interested in, which is actually the direction of the game. Of course, yeah, around up here is talking about the development is halfway done, this and that. But this is, man, the direction of the game. When I saw this, I was like, awesome! Awesome! As previously mentioned, the main story will be provided in single-player content. Oh! Allowing for deeper immersion in Vindictus Defying Fate narrative. That's so awesome. So the game is basically going to focus more on single player. That's just what it is. We plan to present an reinterpretation of the story in a unique style of Vindictus Defying Fate in a single player focused environment. That is awesome, right? For example, why was the Pontiff Court relic found deep within the Frozen Valley? What events led to Incals to rebel? We aim to delve deeply into this aspect and present a new connection. Ooh, more story narrative focus. That's awesome. So this is where the problems like some split thoughts comes in, and mixed review, I would say. I don't know, mixed thoughts, I would say, because some of the people who have played the OG, they really like the co-op that they have in the OG, and in this multiplayer, it's not really going to focus that much on that. So as you can read here, this is planned to be provided as a separate content for the multiplayer, of course, to the special mission during the test alpha, similar to the special mission. So if you play the alpha test, you probably know what it is. I did try some of those, and it is pretty awesome. It's like Monster Hunter, I would say. So it's like you pick a quest, you dive in with everybody else, and then you just play the game. Then it's like Monster Hunter. In the future gameplay experience, you will be able to perform parties with friends and set off the battle together. That's cool, right? However, this does not mean we will strengthen multiplayer. This is the thing, right? We were designing it so that those who prefer to play it alone can still do so. That's how they're gonna do it. They're still gonna focus more on single player experience, guy. I feel like that's just what it is, man. I mean, like, I used to be a multiplayer gamer myself, but nowadays a single player just seems much more lucrative, much more appealing to me. That's just what it is, okay? And so yeah, other stories, to be honest, we're slightly worried about not so many will be interested in our AMA, leading to what's that situation, but there's no question left. Before the schedule, 60% were up, which was why we had to brainstorm some topic to share with all of you, just in case. It's another we don't have to use this, thanks to everyone enthusiastic participation. That's very good, right? Everybody actually just joined in stuff. Unexpected bug during the development. There was a small issue during our loading progress and implanted a lion face over Fiona's body. This is actually something that also happened in the OG, making it much more shocking. That's very the very same bug follow us here. What we learned from expecting the alpha task. We felt that there are many of the areas that we can and should improve, while action can be matter of a personal taste. We believe it's also an aspect where everybody can enjoy when it's made fundamentally well. That's awesome. Unfortunately, our alpha build did not make it to that level yet. The future development, we promise to do our best to fill in the parts. That's so cool, man. Dev team to go to menu. Our team and tradition of direct together as a team member in a group of 6 and for a meal regularly, and every time this happens, we ask everyone what we like to eat. In most cases, the most preferred choice was Chinese cuisine. Our director insists we have added enough Chinese for one. Yeah, okay, we can check out the stories in the AMA. That's pretty awesome and stuff, right? Rochester. I think that's the maps and stuff like that. That's awesome. Oh man, it's currently on a progress, but this is a very beautiful hall. Look at that. That's so awesome. That's so beautiful, man. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm really looking forward for this, right? Rochester It's a massive city, bigger than Cohen. Oh yeah, that's where we actually was. And it's a home to the headquarters of the Royal Army Knights, along with Gwent and Elise. With the Sea of the East and Cohen located to the north, it is a region that not suffered invasion from the foremost due to these geographical advantages. Oh, they even have to think about all that stuff. That's pretty cool. It is also where you will have to visit our during our gameplay. Do you remember Dolores, who has been revealed previously? You'll also be able to meet her in the inn in Rochesse. Or Rochesse seems to be like a thriving, charming city. It also has its dark side hidden in the shadows. Ooh, of course. This is so cool, man. I just can't wait to play this. I just can't wait to play this. Let's see what other people. You know that. I understand Vindictus Defying Fate focus more on single player experience, but I'm uneasy losing part of the core experience that I love about OG Vindic. And especially co-op story content in the in-game events, so still hope for the dev game will find a good balance. I like the way the character looks, except for one thing, the character faces are too generic, lacking personality as if they were created in an MMORPG generator. Okay, that's probably valid, I guess. I don't really able to enjoy much of those, you know, when I was playing the game. Making the main story not cool would be a massive mistake. Many of people fondest memories of OG Vindictus was going through the story and the boss together. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, how many people are still able to do that? Most of the people used to play that right now. Nowadays, their friends and everything like that grow up, and now they can only play like single player mostly, because all their friends, hey, come on, get her up, let's have some fun. And then, you know, they'll be like, I'm sorry, man. My wife, I'm sorry, man, my kid, sorry, man, my girlfriend, you know, like, how many people can actually really do that? I'm sorry, man, my work, you know, so many stuff. So I'm really glad they do have multiplayer in it, but it also focuses more on single player. To me, that's very cool. To me, that's a very cool direction. That's you know, for me personally, because I just don't really play multiplayer that much anymore. That's just what it is. But yeah, so that's it. Some nice devlog stuff that is going on. I just thought I want to talk about it a little bit. This is what it is. Well, guys, yeah, you guys enjoyed, give a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys again on the next one. See ya. Drop that beats.